Maybe you're watching at home wondering what a first alert weather day is. Maybe you're new to the area. Just wanted to break down why we issue these. And it's to give you and your family a early heads up for dangerous weather that could impact you. And of course, last first alert weather day we were talking about very cold temperatures. Today, the focus is strong to severe thunderstorms. Now, not everyone gets the severe weather, but some of these storms could be potent between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. this afternoon, including gusty winds between 40 and 60 miles per hour. And yes, we can't rule out an isolated tornado or two. The one piece of good news with all of this is beneficial rain comes about a ½ inch to an inch and a half with some of those higher totals underneath heavier storms. Everyone gets the rain today. Again, not everyone sees the severe weather. Here's the look at the radar right now. The current state of the atmosphere shows a fairly weak squall line that moved through parts of Mississippi and southern Alabama this morning. And now we're watching kind of a decaying with this and a new line form. And so the Panhandle is seeing the rain right now. I'll take you a little bit closer into our region just to show you how close the showers are. And you'll notice mostly west of the Apalachicola River, not seeing lightning at this point. We're not seeing any severe weather. But again, I stepped outside before the show and I've seen some breaks in the clouds. We did not want that. We told you this on Friday that if we saw breaks and even some sunshine this morning, that would add fuel to the atmosphere, which means the storms could be a bit stronger. You see sun this morning? That's not the best of news. We want the clouds and we want the showers. Right now, it looks like a partly cloudy sky. And even if it's light filtered sunshine, that's enough instability to warm us up just enough. Here's 8 o'clock. And when you joined me yesterday, we had a little bit more activity in the morning. That's not the case now. Looks like a lot of the activity holds off until about 10 or 11 o'clock this morning. I think by 11, we're talking showers and storms for Colquitt, Blakely, Donaldsonville, and really along the Apalachicola River. Once we get to 11:30 noon, now we're talking about Bainbridge, Cairo, Quincy, Tallahassee, Hosford, Crawfordville, Woodville. Again, this is right around lunchtime that we're starting to see the heaviest storms. And note, it's not going to be this whole area that is dealing with severe weather. It's going to be along the leading edge of these storms. So when it's been quiet all day and then that leading edge comes, that's when the strongest of the winds are going to pack a punch. I think the strongest of the storms are going to be east of Tallahassee, 2 o'clock and beyond. So Thomasville, I think Quitman, Valdosta, Madison, Monticello, Perry, because you're going to see the storms a bit later during daytime heating. This is where I anticipate a lot of the severe thunderstorm warnings to be this afternoon. So again, if you're Thomasville, Quitman, Valdosta, Madison, Perry, Live Oak, I think that's where the best opportunity for these strong wind gusts are today. Now, cold front's going to slide through this evening, start to usher in some more stable air. Still can't rule out some showers this evening into the early overnight hours, but this severe weather risk really lingers until about 4 p.m. There is an opportunity for 1 or 2 tornadoes. It's a low risk, but it's a risk nonetheless. I think the biggest concern with these storms today are going to be winds 40 to 60 miles per hour. So that means outages are possible. Be sure those devices are charged to get those alerts. Outside of storms, it's going to be a windy day. So even though we're not necessarily looking at the severe storms for everyone, everyone is going to see rain and everyone is going to see windy conditions. So those gusts up to 30 miles per hour, which means beach and boating conditions today, not great if you thought about heading to the water, especially this afternoon. Waves could get up to 9 feet. Some good news, after today's much needed beneficial rain, we do start to dry things out. Monday, maybe some clouds in the morning, sunshine in the afternoon. Tuesday, not looking too bad, 70s for those highs, and then we're back into the upper 70s and 80s as we end next week.